Cackling Kamala's patience has crowned her the new queen of the Democratic Party. Deathbed Biden is out, stepping down in a very non-presidential way. He broke up with America via text, leaving Vice President Harris as heir apparent. Cackling Kamala is consolidating the endorsements of not just the president, but the Clintons, several promising governors, the nation's top Democrats, and the Congressional Black Caucus. And Biden's announcement couldn't come at a better time for Democrats. They were wallowing in the despair of realizing that they were on the losing side of everything, when out of the ashes, Kamala, the childless feminist champion of abortion, became a Democrat blankie.
Yeah.
But in our country, we need you to be Mamala of the country.
Kamala's story is the story media has been dreaming about. Anything to distract from the absolute fiasco that has been Trump's bulletproof legend. Anything to distract from Trump's undeniable power and popularity. And while we can acknowledge the gravity and history of this moment, a feeble president handing his tainted baton over to the pill-popping cackle box, these are merely palace intrigues. We'll maybe read about them a few years down now once the aides start signing their book deals, but that's later. It's an open secret that Kamala has been a pill popper in the Senate and in the Naval Observatory.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
But now, all of a sudden, she gives a speech with more clarity than she's had in decades. And Biden seems to be fading fast. What did they do? Did they take Joe's drugs and give them to Kamala?
Predators who abused women. Fraudsters who ripped off consumers. Cheaters who broke the rules for their own gain. So hear me when I say, I know Donald Trump's type.
But it's all a distraction in the grand scheme of things, so don't fall for it. They don't need you to love Kamala. They just need you to hate Trump. And hating Trump is easier if you forget that they tried to assassinate him. Trump's assassination attempt is looking to be far more nefarious than just one nutty kid with a rifle. The more Congress probes, the more we realize there are truly evil forces who need Trump to go away. And when you realize this, you're going to vote for the man who, blood down his face, cried out to America and commanded us to fight on. This is the image and the symbolism the left and the media need you to forget ASAP. And after a bipartisan roasting on the Hill yesterday, Director Cheadle did not provide any answers at her congressional testimony. She stonewalled Congress as if her life depended on it. Maybe it did. She has now resigned today, and after being the only thing that can unite the country since 9/11 in a universal rebuke of her negligence. With her resignation, they're hoping the probing also disappears with her legacy. Meanwhile, Operation Hate Trump Again is in full force already. And since the bullet didn't finish him off, the media resorted to flipping the script on Trump. All of a sudden, it was so very important that the president be cognitively fit.
He is now 78 years old and gives speeches of such rambling incoherence that even his most ardent superfans start wandering off or checking their phones by the time he starts talking about sharks and shower heads and how beautiful you would think he looks.
For 4 years, these same media heads, these same ones, ignored the fact that senile Biden was on his deathbed from the day he stepped into the White House as president. Every day, those of us who were there on the ground, we were shocked he was still alive. But President Trump, with Kamala in the picture, suddenly Trump is mentally unfit.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.